Capricorn, how's it going? This is the overview for 2020. It's Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus, whatever has Capricorn in it. It's not going to resonate for everyone. I wouldn't expect it to, so check your other astrological points, see how your story marries as a whole. And if you want a really detailed and in-depth and intense storyline, go ahead and reach out on how to book your own personal reading. You could do that either here or through any social platform. It's really easy to find me. So I hope that helps, and I hope that, well, this is going to be a good read. I was kicked off to look at the... Hang on. Messages from your angels. This is Doreen Virtue before she PhD'd herself, and now she just POS'd us all. Not point of sales either. So your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. No, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Yes, no, yes. What is the question? I don't know. Let's see. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. All right, so this reading is going to be about love. It was flowing in from the last one. A huge theme for your year is love. And that's great because a lot of my readings focus on love because I love love all the ways it expresses itself, except for the idea of actually being in a personal relationship right now, because I'm sure if my counterpart actually came to the table right now, I'd kick them and run. That's where I'm at right now. But I still love love. Go figure. I'm a cynical, hopeless romantic. What do you want from me? You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. So pay attention to animal signs and synchronicities. When you get something that is unusually crossing your path, go look into the symbology of it. That is going to give you insight as to what's going on. Mine is usually birds. 2 years ago, I saw cluster after cluster of just these baby barn owls. And the most creepiest thing on the planet was I actually came across 3 that were dead on the ground. Never seen them before in my life, and yet I'm seeing them everywhere, and then I see 3 dead. I'm like, well, that's a bad sign. No, it was, it's about rebirth, as disturbing as it was. Yeah, owls are about death, rebirth, and old ancient wisdom. Red cardinals are departed loved ones giving you a sign. This last summer, I kept seeing red cardinals with a robin. So that is divine, spirit saying that, okay, you're at a new beginning. I love you. I'm here with you. Don't worry. This is a new beginning. I know how it looks, but it's a new beginning. So the emotions that you are enduring this year in 2020 is a lot of emotional love and nurturing, healing, emotional connections on every single level. It's a time to really take where you are and then step outside of it and try and see it through a different perspective, because you're going to be breaking a lot of old habits and coping mechanisms when it comes to personal relationships. You have to learn how you actually speak in love, and then learn how to be in a healthy relationship this time around, because I think that a lot of you are speaking from either a place of codependency, which I totally understand. I would be the pot calling the kettle black if I were to denounce myself of that one. But you're going to be getting used to what love is actually going to look like for you. And I think that this is going to be something where you're going to want to teeter-totter on the side of safety, because you live in this idea of it's too good to be true. No, it isn't. There's never too good to be true. There's only something that is perfect yet seems off, so instead of investigating it, learn to walk away from that shit. Don't even venture into it. It's not too good to be true. You see it for the blatant lie that it is. If something feels right and it feels perfect, don't try and bastardize it and don't try and sabotage it. You're being gifted something. Pay attention. And if you're not at a place of healed yet, heal, transmute, move forward. Life is going to consistently give you gifts and insights, and you can hit every single door on your way through, but one of them is definitely going to open when you are ready. But yeah, life doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. So you're not going to miss opportunities, I promise you. If you miss it, it was not your opportunity, nor was it your door. So yeah, you're feeling the funk right now, and you have to, and communication really has to be something that you work on right now. Let's see. I think you're worried about how people are going to react to your language, how you speak, because not nearly as outspoken as you should be, not nearly as emotionally vulnerable when you are speaking. So when you do that, that's going to be something that catches people off guard. But with people who love and respect you, who are part of your authentic, true tribe, this is going to be something that is widely embraced, and you are going to get comforted. So this is going to be great for filtering out who is actually going to stay in your world versus who you have to learn how to cut free. I don't care what the dynamic is. Toxic is toxic is toxic. You can forgive and still not want a damn thing to do with this, or either people or relationships. Just because you forgive doesn't mean that you are enabling it still, which is something that you are learning this year. Fun, right? I'm having a blast. How about you? You know what? We should have one of those parties. I'll bring dip, 7-layer bean dip. How's that? Does anyone have an allergy? Okay, so now I want Wisdom of the Oracle. This was a huge thing for the first half of January for 2020, and you guys, let's see what wants to make itself known this time around. Don't be afraid the cards come out. Don't be afraid of how they lay. It's how your story marries as a whole. Okay, we got Orphan, exchanging gifts, and To the Sea. You guys are not in flow state. You guys are resisting the flow state. You guys, it's like you're a salmon swimming upstream. All right, anxiety is huge and ridden through you guys. You guys are, you feel like you're alone, like nobody is going to support you in this. You're going into old coping mechanism, which is going inwardly, seclusion. Don't seclude yourself from anyone else. You have to find a new way to handle this to get something different. You have a new gift that's coming through, and it's going to be actually given to you. It's going to be almost like a cradle, but you're resisting this, and you're resisting letting your guard down, which is you being out of the flow state. And again, you have to learn how to breathe again. It's like I feel like your entire trunk of your chest is just so incredibly tightly wound. Some of you, I am not going to be surprised if you take a deep breath, your entire back cracks. That is a huge sign of anxiety. Pay attention to how your body's responding to you. You're not an orphan. You're not alone. You don't have to do this alone. You can actually have a support group that is going to embrace you, but you have to get outside yourself to go do it. And that's, again, where are you? And what is, and then step outside yourself to get a new perspective on it, because something has got to change here. I absolutely love and adore you, Capricorn, and I can understand, your reservations, but you got nothing to lose. So you might as well put yourself out there. Oh, want more from the Wisdom of the Oracle? What else could this tell you guys? Time to go co-create. And there's an owl on this. Yay! Yay! Woohoo! I'm having fun. No, I'm not. That's new beginning. Time to go. The tribe. It's time to get this ball rolling. It's time to start reaching out. You have to work on collaboration with other people. Yes, it's amazing to be independent. Yes, it's amazing to be such a fiery yet grounded energy. I swear to God, you guys are like the volcanoes waiting to erupt with something, because you are very calm on the surface, but there is a lot of intensity underneath it. And again, we're coming up on the 22 degree in Capricorn, and that's happening on the 12th. So Capricorns, you guys are feeling this especially, and the surrounding on either side zodiac, they're also feeling it too, but you guys have it pinpointed. And I mean this in the most metaphysical way and the most metaphorical way. It means kill or be killed. It's your time to fight for your space. And it's not even like it is against somebody. It is you are fighting your own worst enemy, which is you and your fear of being vulnerable or seen as vulnerable. And again, you have to learn how to be embraced from those around you. It is not something that you need to do alone. This is not something that you need to be ashamed of. Dog and cat arguing, you know how it goes. But there's going to be a massive support system to you. So, all right. All right. Co-create and the tribe again. Okay, guys, it's time. This is breaking a lot of old ancestral patterns. This is something that you really saw growing up, that, you know, you would display your needs or your wants or your vulnerabilities or your fears, and it was thrown in your face, which you learned, okay, I'm not safe to do this, therefore I'm not going to do this. And this is why things start to build up in you, and then you are calm, cool, and collected, and suddenly something minor happens, and it's like a switch flipped, and you guys completely lose your shit with it. And let's see. Ugh, again, you guys saw me shuffle this on the table, right? Okay, time to go in the tribe. So it's not the way that it was years ago. You are safe to let down the guard. You are safe to talk about everything that you went through. You have the support of your tribe. You have to transmute all of this energy that you have working below the surface so you can move into the next chapter. Scary as shit, I got it. But the only thing is you got to start the ball rolling, and it'll come up very organically. It's not going to be all at once. It's not like, there's my baggage, and everyone's like, I did not know this was a garage sale of memories. So this is really you ensuring your safety, and that this is going to be a gradual self-repair year for you guys. Now I'm being pulled to Whispers of Love. What does this want to tell you about love moving through 2020? Getting to know each other, learn to meet another person's need for love. The only real thing the only thing that's real is love. Shift your focus back to love and new love. So there is a new opportunity for a romantic partnership coming into play in the year 2020 as you heal and transmute all your old anchors and pains and emotional grievances. This is something that you truly have to process and work your way through so you can be open and receptive to this love that's coming in without projecting your past issues and triggers onto them and thinking that there's something wrong with you or the relationship. It's letting down a lot of guards. This is a lot of dreams happening and being fulfilled in this, which is, again, if you don't heal and transmute this issue that's coming into play, then you are going to try and sabotage this relationship because you are going to think that it's too good to be true. It's really not. You guys are... this is involving a lot of reparenting and child trauma healing and recreating a whole different world together. I think that you and the love that's coming in have a huge mark to make in the world, and I think that this is completely divinely protected. Yes, I know how woozy that sounds, but this is a very peaceful relationship that's coming into play, and it's everything you didn't know that you wanted. It is everything that you are so unaccustomed to that is going to make you just swoon and fall into heaven immediately. It's like all this weight off of you. It's like you can finally sleep. Does that make sense? Well, Capricorn, check out your other points. Let me know how this resonated. Let me know if you need clarification. Let me know if you want to book your own personal reading. And again, I'm so sorry that this was 5 days late. I really love and appreciate you guys. And I will talk to you very soon. And until next time, stay safe, have fun. Bye for now.